Hello, pandas and trash enthusiasts.
I figured we better start this day off by delivering all this steel. And since we're only half full anyway... Hello? Ooh, that is interesting. What is that? Ah, there's some stuff in here. Some cool stuff. I actually wouldn't hate bringing home these big-arse pieces of lumber, but that... There's not going to be any copper in that. There's probably a motor in there. Yeah. I see a brake rotor, which is great. It's rare there's only one, though. Oh, that. Nothing too interesting in there. Bunch of oil. That is not where that belongs. Oh, a whole bunch of wet matches. The Super Mario Maker guidebook thingy. Oh, some COVID tests. Unopened. Whatever those are. There's like a lot of matches in there. And a spidget finner. I can totally put that in the steel pile. Looks like that's it. Works for me. Sick whore. What is that? Okay, I do actually know what that is. Let's get it. Let's make a little more space for it. Of course, we are going to have to grapple it, so I put on the grubby clothes. Honda. Yeah. In you go. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too drippy. I'd say that looks like a pretty good fit. All right. Now, like I said, I saw the boys working across the street. Had a bin up front. It looks like they're mostly doing landscaping, so... I don't know how much treasure is likely to be in there. Nothing at all. Okay, next. Right, what about this one? These guys look like they're a little further along. Okay, I see one piece of rebar. That's a good sign. Yeah, there's a couple pieces of rebar at least, so. Let's get in there. Oh, that's actually a cord. Oh, that is... Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Woo! That one's actually almost worth keeping. What about that? Is that another cable? Oh my goodness, it must be my birthday. Oh, oh. What do I see here? Okay, this stuff, not as massive a hit, but I am certainly not complaining. What about all those nice shiny hinges? Wow. Kind of want a bucket at this point. Those are... Oh, there's a bunch of them. Those are beautiful. Cool. Holy crap. It's actually a gorgeous sink, too. Nothing else that really stands out. Woo! I need a bag or something for those. Wowee. Do I have one? Yeah, these I can definitely try and sell. So many of them. It's weird that they threw them all out, though. They must be like backwards hinges. I don't think I've ever seen high gloss hinges before, but at the very least, that nickel plating will probably make them more corrosion resistant. Ooh, that's a heavy bag of hinges. Oh, that is a gorgeous find. Holy stuff. Right. And then these giant wires. What do you think those are? These might actually be worth stripping. There's just so much of it. It kind of looks like 10 gauge to me. But by the same token, it might actually be more worth keeping, because that's a high quality outdoor insulation grade cable. It's probably more worthwhile to keep that and put some plug ends on it. Because this thing can handle some amps.
Let's just... In you go, my little treasure. Okay. Thick! Blessings. Hey. This'll do. Strapping for an old barrel. Neat. I see a little bit here. It doesn't weigh much normally, but good timing for both of us, I suppose. Because we are already on the way there. Sort of. Gotten pretty full-on distracted by this area. It's kind of cool. I've started getting I've got long, thin rectangles in one spot and hoops in another spot. Yep. It's kind of stuff I think about. We found a bin, we found a bin, we found a bin. But first, I also noticed a bag. Joy. What y'all got in your bin? Well. Oh. Everything a person can carry, apparently. Well. Let's do our best. Doesn't look super stable. I don't know if they'll like that. With all the wood attached, I mean. There's a lot of wood attached there. I mean, the bottom is just filled with ducting, so... I could sit here and dig out and reorganize this all day. That is exactly what we are not gonna do. I'd love to get that piece of brass off too. But I did not bring my pipe wrench, which is a shame because that's a nice lump. Ding. What is that? Oh, that is, never mind. See if we can fit these in still. Actually, I bet I can get them in through here. Maybe. Uh-oh. Maybe. Nice. Yeah, I found an old tiny mattress. All right, I think that's probably good. Let's haul this in. Okay, I know what I said, but then I saw this big old, you know how it goes. What are we saying? What are we saying to that? Stuff all looks plastic. There's this little piece of a cord. Is that also plastic? I can't really tell. Nope, that's a nice piece of aluminium. Well, you know what that means. In we go. More alu. Grab that can. This place has quite a bit of scrap metal laying around, but most of it looks hidden away for future use or something. What the heck? Knuckles. All right. What have we here? For upper sash, Caldwell sash balance. I have no idea what that means, but it's got little strips of brass. So that's kind of cool, whatever it is. Good enough for me. See if we can make that a little smaller. Out you go. All right, in you go, in you go. And I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but we gotta check, is that brass? Absolutely not. Into the bin. All right, now we're going to the yard. First things first, that thing in there. There's nothing quite like the freedom of a pre-scratched bumper. Alright. And there. Still magnetic. Don't let me forget that. Alright, there we go. I feel like at least one of you probably made a comment like, Thub, don't forget the bucket. I want you to know, he's the real MVP. Okay, that was 78 something. Just shy of 80 bucks. Kind of want a treat. Mostly I want shade. That'll do. It's not bad for a quick run in the car, but $32 approximately was all the tin shred, and then the cast aluminum breakage, the engine, was actually worth the same amount. So that one little lump got us the same amount as all the steel, except for the rotors. Those were an extra 15 bucks. New Coca-Cola, XP flavor. It doesn't make me want to throw up. Now, there was an interesting little side adventure while we were at the scrapyard. Turns out they had a piece of radioactive material show up. And I was blown away by how they even knew. But it turns out when, so the big scale, which is outside when the trailers go through, it's got those big yellow arms on both sides. I had no idea those had a function. Those are radioactivity sensors, or I guess a Geiger counter is like a specific, anyway, they're sensors. So a truck went through and they went off and identified that there was a piece somewhere in there. So they went in to see if they could try and find it with the little Geiger counter in the trailer. Couldn't find it, had to dump the trailer, and then went through it piece by piece with the little Geiger counter sensor thingy, and eventually found the small spot where it was in. And it turns out it was an altimeter, one of the gauges from the gauge cluster in a small aircraft. I think the altimeter is the one that tells you just your height. Anyway, so it turns out the radioactivity was the paint that they used for the markings on that altimeter. Altimeter? Yeah, the luminescent paint on the numbers. That was enough to set off those big arms and have the little thingy on the Geiger counter go boop, boop. Does a Geiger counter have to make that little chirping sound? I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't know what this thing tastes like. It tastes like Coca-Cola. They all kind of taste the same to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they mixed Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, and root beer. Anyway, let's go see what else is out there. Do you see what I see? Oh, there's not too many of them. Oh, but there's that thing. Holy crap, that's really hot. Just want to check and make sure those are, in fact. Oh. Well, most of those are actually steel. I know it's kind of goofy. But all I really want is the aluminum. So take my aluminum and go. Over here. Oh, they threw out their paint toppers. Huh. Guess they got a little too grody to be useful. That's probably recycling, right? Kinda. Huh. Bunch of high quality mats. Those are cool. Wonder why they throw those things out. Not really seeing any metal though. So whatever. That's a big one. This could be promising. See a bunch of wood on the top, so I will reserve judgment. That's a very rusty bin. Holy cow. Kind of looks like it's just pallets on pallets. But at the same time, I do see a few pieces. Now it's the good stuff. Those are cool. Those are actually really cool. I'm also fairly certain they're garbage, but they're neat. Pallets for days. Pallets on pallets on pallets. How's that attached? Is it glue? Oh yeah. Give that a try. Do not want to fall down there. Well, that's what I wanted. But I also see some extruded aluminum on the sides of those. Carefully. There you go. So this thing could be brass. It doesn't seem to be. Okay, well that wasn't worth the effort. I shouldn't really be surprised. Actually, they got some decent weight to them. They just fit. Lift with your knees. Oop. That was on there real good. Okay. There you go. That seems fine. Aluminum and copper. Hmm. Okay. Alright, we got a little bit of copper wire. Is that a... Alright. Well, we want that. Okay, so for some reason these wires are attached to these big lights, which is weird. Which are attached to this distro box. On a mirror, which is neat. I really want to know what's in the box. Seems like a glorified surge protector. Strobe, spinners, jewel. What the heck? That's wild. But I don't want it. Seems like a big heavy pain in the butt. Yeah. This one's pretty loaded. Hey, I know that smell. I know that smell. That is 2 giant bags of popcorn. Look at all that. Yeah. It smells amazing. That looks totally fresh, like I just put it here. It does look like the crows have kind of... Oh, no, crows are usually way more aggressive than that. I don't know. Kind of want to grab me a whole pile of popcorn. I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, they're the ones that they turn into caramel corn of all different flavors. Cool. Probably leave the popcorn today. What's that? Oh. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to get that tiny piece of aluminum off. Free popcorn, though. That's something. Ooh, what about this one? This thing's gigantic, you never know. Ouch, that's hot. Really hot. That is a really cool looking roll. I am sitting at like 3% battery, so I'm gonna hop in and I'll show you if I find anything cool. Nope. And that's all locked up. Nothing but bags in there anyway. These guys have got something going on. Huh. I need some kind of container for all those. Oh. Well, ask and ye shall receive, apparently. Let's try that. I'm looking for scrap metal. Are those scrap? They sure are. If you don't want them, I definitely do. Thank you, sir. All right. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I kind of like it, so I'm taking it. Yeah. Sweet. So actually some decent weight in there. Cool. All right, a couple bins. Speaking of bins, that one... Okay, I'll tell you about it. The only thing I pulled out was this. This is a little LED flashlight. It doesn't actually seem very useful. It's like a Walmart brand or something, but it's not very bright. It does have a clip, which is strong enough to hold it, and it also seems to with some effort hold on up there, which I guess you can stand it up places too, which is kind of cool. It'd be a little cooler if it was magnetic or something, but yeah, I don't know. Found a clip light. I don't like it that much, but I don't have that many flashlights. Now the other thing, I actually did find something that was pretty interesting. Do we see anything? I see one tiny strip of copper and nothing else. I gotta figure out my timing for this place again. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, my timing wasn't terrible. Oh, there's another piece. Couple little bits of brass, and that is aluminum. I'll throw those in the box. Cool. Yeah, I hit up the so that spot. There was a bag. There was a big, one of the like jumbo hefty garbage bags in there, and it was heavy. And it made the bottle sound. Thought there was one more small piece. Yeah, it made the bottle sound. And, well, it was packed full of cans and bottles. Now, you may be wondering, so where's the giant bag packed full of cans and bottles stuff? Well, I was getting to that part. Hold your horses. See, it was juicy. It was so juicy. It had like a lot of food. I don't know what, because it was way too old to be able to identify. Wow, somebody's really going ape in here. It was way too old to identify, and there were jugs of milk that were obviously never finished that just poured all through it. Oh, there, shelf liner. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm actually going to take that. That was the other thing. There was that, so that sheet, that roll, it was cool, but it was like really thin foam. I couldn't think of anything useful to do with it. Then on the other hand, bungee cord with carabiners. Sure, I could find a use for that. Neat. Yeah, this juicy bag. It had been there for a while. Like, a long while. Because, holy cow, was it ever ripe. I'm not sure I've ever smelt anything so foul in all my life. Because like I said, it's muy caliente. Muy caliente today. It's friggin' 34 degrees. The shade's coming out now, so that's nice. But 34 degrees with that milk and food for who knows how long. Just getting hot and ripe in the sun. I wonder if that's a roll of wire. I doubt it. Nah, it's empty. Gonna take that. Oof. Which was a shame, because otherwise it probably had like $15 worth of bottles in it or something, but... Oh, what was that sound? Doesn't matter. Because if I put that in my car, I don't think I ever would have gotten the smell out. It was so bad. I can't even properly describe it. Why did I hop in here in the first place? Was it this? A mask. I see something shiny and gold. What are those? Disposable respirators. Oh, a whole case of them. Wow. A mirror tray. We're not going to talk about that too much. Not for food use. Oh, I wasn't... Yeah, you could use that for any number of things. Calling it there. Ooh! That's definitely aluminum. It's not even broken. What the heck? What is that? What the hell? What? What is making all that noise? Alright. That's an aluminum bar. And that's a lockbox that's making a lot of noise. That sounds like a perfect way to end an adventure. It honestly just sounds like it's filled with dirt. What the? What is happening? It just dropped a bunch of watch links. Oh, shoot. What the heck did I just stumble across? I love the way these days have been ending in thunderstorms. So sweaty all day long, and then it gets better. Such a gorgeous way to spend a day. Now, we ended up with quite a few decent, I know it doesn't seem like much, but if you really take it all in, it was a pretty great day. Like, I mean, there's plenty of aluminum here, and then that bucket, I put quite a few little pieces of copper here and there. I think there was, some tiny bits of brass. Those hinges, I bet I can get like $50 for those all together, because there's at least 30, maybe more, I don't know, and they all look brand new. So that might take a little while to sell, but it'll be good. And then that wire, that giant armful of thick wire, probably best to try and sell that. I don't know what exactly it's for, but that'll be good. And then some various like wires to cut into, and then the some random stuff, shelf liner, mirror tray, bits of steel, but then there is the one particularly exciting piece. Now we'll get right into that in a second, because nobody's more excited than I am, but I gotta say, we've probably hit it by now. I'm actually trying to do these videos in advance and preload them. I've been working really hard because there's a bunch of driving and different summer stuff, and the kids off school now, so just trying to make it easy on myself to do the best job I can with everything. So we're gonna do a proper 100K subscriber special. We have probably hit it by now, unless something very strange happened. So, more on that when it comes to the specific episode, but I definitely want to say my deepest, heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you who's been here a long time or a short time and helped us get this far. It is honestly, it feels pretty cool, and it's all thanks to you. Y'all changed my life. This is great. But that is not what this is about. So I'm not 100% sure how to go about this, but I think this has got to be the easiest way. All right, come on, big bag full of cash. Yeah, well. Yeah, it certainly was a cash register. I don't know how they got this open. Yeah, it's all called Magnetic Jewelry, and they're in Edmonton. There is one bracelet. Oh yeah, those are little magnets all stuffed in there. Well, I'm thinking there's absolutely no gold or silver in there, but at least we've got some receipts so we can give them a call and see if they want their parts bin back. Still fun to crack into it, because you never know, it could have been treasure. Just like all of you, absolute treasures. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.